Ooh, it's so sick. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with ManaMan. Today we've got a juicer for you. We've got Invoke Mill, and I'll tell you what, ever since I first saw this Invoke Calamity card, I knew that this was an absolute banger of a card. You may cast up to 2 instant or sorcery spells with total mana value 6 or less from your graveyard or your hand without paying your mana cost. Like, think about how versatile this is, and not to mention it's also an instant. Now I know that it costs 4 red, but we do have 4 Unexpected Windfalls and a Prismari Command for some treasure tokens that kind of help fix that and alleviate that mana pressure. But you know, and it is a 5-drop as well, but this is so good. There are so many different things you can do. Because it's an instant, you can go ahead and just grab, like, say you're playing like an aggro deck, you can go ahead and grab like a Cinderclasm out of the deck. You can like go ahead and grab a Galvanic Iteration to copy some more spells. I mean, there's just so many different things you can do. Now, most of the time, what we're going to be able to do is with the Calamity is we're just going to be able to use another Maddening Cacophony or Tasha's Hideous Laughter in this deck, because that's what we're trying to do here. We're just trying to mill. So obviously we got the Ruin Crab. We all know what the Ruin Crab does. It ruins your day. That's why it's called Ruin Crab. So just gonna go ahead and get some more mill action. We're gonna use Fading Hope to just stall out our opponent. And we got the 2 expressive iterations. The 2 iterations. One's expressive, one's galvanic. One lets us copy stuff, and one lets us get a lot of value. And then our main win conditions here are Tasha's Hideous Laughter and Maddening Cacophony. We know what these do. Mill 8 cards for 2, or you can do half their library if you kick it, or you can go for Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Tasha's Hideous Laughter is an absolutely wicked card. Now, it's a lot better versus aggro decks, but aggro also kind of beats us up pretty quick, so it's kind of like a catch-22 here. But basically, this is just what the deck is. There's not a whole lot to explain. And then we also use Unexpected Windfall. Using Galvanic Iteration on Unexpected Windfall is crazy amounts of value, but overall, this is what we're going to be using. We're going to be using Invoke Calamity to get into Tasha's Hideous Laughter and Maddening Cacophony. I think that the art is a little bit weird. I think the art could have been a little bit better for just such an epic card, but either way, Invoke Calamity is going to be what we're going to be able to use with Maddening Cacophony, and hopefully reanimating these spells with the Calamity will be able to give a little bit more power and make Mill even a little bit more annoying. And make no mistake, this deck is annoying to play against. So I'm sorry, opponents, but let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Chestness of Hope. Okay, let's go ahead and keep this. It's kind of rough here. I'm feeling frisky. I'm feeling real frisky here. We actually get a mulligan as well. So okay. You know, I'm feeling kind of frisky here. Worst case scenario, we get into an Unexpected Windfall. We'll go ahead and give him the friendly mulligan hello. We all need a friend whenever we take a mulligan here. So, and there the Tameo. So, gotta extend the hello here. I don't want to see. Ooh, I don't want to see aggro. Aggro's a little bit scary. Let that resolve. We'll go ahead and pop this away. I guess we'll go for blue. We already do have a red source, and this causes blue. So, Maddening Cacophony. Okay, I guess we can just pop off this Maddening Cacophony. I think that's probably our best move. We do have a Invoke Calamity, so we're gonna go ahead and give away exactly what we're playing. This is just nothing too special here. We're gonna have mono white versus gross mill. So let's see what we can do here. Thalia is going to be a huge problem. That's exactly why I casted the Maddening Cacophony immediately, because the Thalia takes us way away. Now, fortunately, the Cinderclasm. We can if we get to one more mana source here, we can actually pass this off. I don't want this Hopeful Initiate to no, I don't want this Hopeful Initiate to train, so I'm probably going to just activate this Cinderclasm now, and then hopefully we can make everything cheaper. So, Luminarch Aspirant, that is actually kind of nice. That means we can use the Cinderclasm to swipe off the Aspirant and the Thalia, and they do get the Hopeful Initiate, but we hit right before they get the 1/1 counter. So that is going to be very nice. Now, unfortunately, we get a Galvanic Iteration. I think that the move here is just to go for Galvanic Iteration. Oh, we're going to pass. But then we go for Galvanic Iteration, and we're going to be able to Fading Hope 2 times. And we need really badly a land. So let's go ahead and let this do this. And let's just do it now. Doesn't really matter. We could wait. We could not wait. But either way, we're going to be able to use Fading Hope 2 different times. And we're going to be able to scry twice. That's the key thing I want here. Expressive Iteration. Ooh. I think I just want like a raw land, but Expressive Iteration, I guess we'll go ahead and keep. That's a little slow, but like, you know, Expressive Iteration lets us dig pretty deep here. So let's go for Expressive Iteration. Hopefully we can get at least one land. We do. We'll put, doesn't really matter. We'll put this into our hand. We'll put this away and this away, or not away. Put this on the battlefield. And now we got all of our land. So, got another Maddening Cacophony. We're setting up for this Invoke Calamity pretty well. Elite Spellbinder actually isn't the end of the world here. We have 2 Calamities and a Windfall, so whatever they take away, not going to be the end of the world. Let's see what they take. I don't know. I actually don't know. I think, are they more worried about the Calamity, or are they worried about the Windfall? They are worried about the Windfall. Okay. We can actually hardcast this Calamity, and we can actually use the Cinderclasm. That's so sick. That is so sick if we can do that. I am actually not going to cast Iteration. I'm going to put this down so that we have enough. And Calamity is actually an instant, so that is just so nasty. If they want to commit to their Luminarch Aspirant, we will be able to use Invoke Calamity, cast the Cinderclasm, and get some mill action on top of it. That is going to be nasty. So, Hopeful Initiative, I'm assuming they're going to go with Luminarch Aspirant. But if not, they are. So they're going to go with Luminarch Aspirant. This is so nasty. So, Invoke Calamity, baby. Let's invoke that Calamity. Let's get you out here. Cinderclasm. Yep. And Maddening Cacophony. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to mill them out here. And we're going to swipe their board, their Elite Spellbinder, and their Aspirant. Ooh, it's so sick. So sick. Wow. Absolutely filthy right there. So now we're just gonna, I don't think we have enough resources to use Calamity, so we're just gonna use Expressive Iteration and hopefully just dig a little bit, or we could just cast this and ditch away our Iteration for an Unexpected Windfall. But I think at this point I just kind of want to dig for mill cards. So okay, well this works. We'll take the crab. We will take the crab. Do we want to put the Helpful Initiative back? We get to scry with that, but I think 2 crabs is really annoying. So, we'll put the Fading Hope back and get another crab out here. The Krabby Patty Secret Formula. Let's play the Rune Crab this one first. Unfortunately, we're a little bit low on blue, so we can't go double crab like that. But we'll go and mill them down to 34. Play crab number 2. And I think we're sitting kind of pretty here. This Hopeful Initiative is going to get walled by our crabs here. Skyclave Apparition, that's actually not, that's actually a pretty good card. We don't have like a ton of removal at our disposal, so. But, okay, so we're sitting here, ooh, an Evolving Wilds. Evolving Wilds, they don't want us to cast that at all. So we can actually go Invoke Calamity here and go for a double Expressive Iteration. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting, don't you think? We'll go ahead and give him a thinking here. I think we want to just cast the Invoke Calamity, and then we'll be able to cast double Expressive Iterations. Yeah, yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and do that. So, Expressive Iteration number 1, Expressive Iteration number 2. We're just searching for mill cards, obviously, so Maddening Cacophony is going to go straight into our hand. This is going to go whatever, and then we can place this. We have another Evolving Wilds, but yeah, we can go ahead and make use of that. Invoke Calamity at this point, like Invoke Calamity, I guess we want to use that. Sure. We'll put this back into our hand. We can only do 1 land, so we'll put that away, put that over here. I think we're playing close to optimally. And then we can go ahead and place our Evolving Wilds, which is going to annoy them because we're going to be able to get 2 triggers off the Ruin Crab here, and we'll be able to just pass for now. This Evolving, yeah, we do lose out a little bit of value there, but now we can go for Maddening Cacophony, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then and then another Invoke Calamity. So let's go ahead and pop off the Evolving Wilds before they take it away from us. And I guess we'll go for, do we have enough reds? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have enough red here, right? Let's go for 1 more red. This is the kind of the weird part about running Invoke Calamity, is you always have to make sure you've got enough red sources. So we should be good there. We are going to take, what, 4 damage here, because this will be able to train. Our Rune Krabby Patty will go away, but that's alright. And a Hopeful Initiative. We could, yeah, I think we're sitting okay. So 26 cards we gotta get rid of here. We take 4. Not the end of the world. Oh, and we get a Tasha's Hideous Laughter. This is rough. I think this is close to a good game, right? We're just going to cast it right now. Galvanic Iteration into Tasha's Hideous Laughter. We're going to be able to cast our Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Oh, good lord. And 26 cards. That goes down to 14. And that's going to go down to 0, and that is going to be good game. So, wow, what a crazy awesome game. We're going to play the Evolving Wilds just for funsies. Pass the turn, and that is good game. What a game. I love the Invoke Calamity. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more Magic deck videos every single day. Ivan Leato. How are we doing here? So, you know, we're going to have to take a mulligan here. Don't like them. I love the 2 Maddening Cacophonies, but just going to have to mulligan here. Oh gosh, a Galvanic Iteration. Galvanic Iteration is pretty interesting here. I'm actually kind of halfway tempted to take away this land here because we want to get into Invoke Calamity anyway, but we're just going to play it safe here. Not the best start here. Not the best start, but we are playing Icky Mill. I know people kind of hate Mill, so maybe this is some kind of karma of some sort. Let's go down to 1. Okay, some more land here. Let's go ahead and drop this, and let's introduce you to my good friend, Ruin Crab. For those of you who don't know, that is a KRABBY reference from the original Pokemon. Original Boomers Unite. So, let's see what we got going on here. Is this like maybe, this is like the artifact deck? This is, I don't know, some people have been using, blood artifacts. And, okay, well, they're just gonna swing in here. I'm gonna block. If you got some sort of removal spell, good for you. I am not letting this go through. You're gonna have to take out my crab the old-fashioned way. No bluffs here around here. Huh? You just bluffing or what? I mean, I gotta figure for 2 they'd be able to kill it anyway. So Patchwork Automation. Okay, interesting. Now we do get a Cinderclasm. Yeah, that's going to be... We're gonna use that right away. Or maybe should we... Okay, well, let's go ahead and take the mill first. Let's take a peep at what they got going on here. Ingenious Smith, another Patchwork Automation. We can go ahead and just pop this and just clear the board. They don't... I mean, I'm so, like, scared that they have something else. I'm just gonna go ahead... I was gonna think about maybe using it. Maybe we mess up their play a little bit if they want to, you know, go to play something for the Patchwork Automation. Don't think they're really running, if they're not running black, I'm not too worried about anything else. So, Commando faces Kagzan, that is fine. We're going to take 1 damage here. Not the end of the world. That is an enchantment, not an artifact, so this will not go up to a 2/2. If they were running black, I would have used Cinderclasm on our turn just at sorcery speed, just because I'd be nervous they have a Deadly Dispute. But because I didn't see anything in here with our trusty crab, not too worried about it. Not too worried about it. So we're going to go ahead and swing in here, and they are not going to like this at all, but we are going to like it, because we're going to go ahead and use our Cinderclasm here. Hopefully they don't have a response or something. I don't think they would. With just 1 red, I don't think they can really do anything with that, but... Maybe they have a pump? A pump? If they have a pump, I'm going to feel really stupid. And they do not. Down goes the artifacts and the vampire. Yeah, isn't it? Vampire. So, sitting pretty good here. Oh, and another Commando. This thing's actually really good. Now, it goes down to 17. We get an Expressive Iteration. Expressive Iteration is going to be pretty cool here. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and use this. Expressive Iteration is very, very good. Let's see if we can get into some land here. So we get a Maddening Cacophony. Well, we're gonna take this. We're going to ditch away the Calamity, because we already have one. And we're going to snag this puppy, get this for our value, make them mill out 3. Take a look at what they got here. Oh, they're running the Dragon Spark Reactor deck. That's actually really interesting. Pass turn. This is going to make something be able to get really big, because they've got 2 of these. So, whenever they cast the next thing, it's going to come in with 2 additional 1/1 counters on it. Iron Apprentice. Okay, so what is it going to come in? A 3/3? Yeah, a 3/3. Summoning Sick. Okay, I think we can manage that. Okay, so Blood Token, so they're searching for land here as well. There's their land. Don't like to see that. This Iron Apprentice is too big for our little Ruin Crab. So they're probably going to be able to swing in here. That's not good. We do get another Expressive Iteration. Okay, so here's the question. Going Iteration into Galvanic into Expressive is actually not that good. We are still searching for some more red mana for the Calamity. We could just double pop the Cacophony too. I think that might be the move. We just play this for red. We're not going to go for Expressive Iteration this turn. We're just going to go do some classic milling. Go for 3 here. They're down to 40, so we still got some work to do. And if we go for Galvanic Iteration, yeah, I think this is probably just the better move. Galvanic Iteration into a Cacophony. We're going to take some heavy damage next turn, but that is okay. And we're gonna pop them. The Galvanic Iteration will let us copy our Maddening Cacophony. They should call it Maddening what was I gonna say? Copy. That was so bad. That's such a bad joke. It took me like an hour to think of that joke, and it wasn't even good. I apologize for you all listening to it. But either way, we'll go ahead and mill them down. Let's see what they got. I want to see this deck. This is pretty cool. I mean, it's just like mono red artifact aggro. Like I can kind of dig it. If they're facing like clerics, they're dead in the water. But I mean, it's still a cool deck. Now the good thing about these is I can block with the Ruin Crab, but they still have haste. Like the haste is kind of the worrying part here. Depending on what we draw, it'll be like, what do we want to do? Do we want to go for Galvanic Iteration or Calamity? I haven't actually really tinkered with this yet. If I use Calamity and if I use Invoke Calamity and choose Galvanic Iteration and then a Maddening Cacophony, I actually don't know how they're going to resolve. Like I want to obviously have, you know, copy the Cacophony, but actually that'll be interesting. I hope I can get it right, because I don't know if it's going to be like this goes on the stack, or usually if it's like a triggered ability, it'll ask you which one you go first. I don't know, so that's going to be an interesting thing to see if we can end up casting this thing. We are going to take at least 5 here. At least 5. They might even have something for the Room Crab. They do not. So the Room Crab survives, so that's nice. But we're sitting a little bit rough here. 23 cards that we got to mill away before we get killed. And a Voltage Surge. Okay, well, this is going to be exiled. Okie dokie. If we can get into Invoke Calamity, which we're still a little ways away. Ooh, Dragon Spark Reactor. That is a scary card. That is a scary card. So we do have another red source here. We can always go for Cinderclasm. And if we copied the Cinderclasm with the Calamity, we could kill the board. But like at this point, I don't know if I want to kill the board. I think I kind of just... Either way, if we drop this for red, I mean, I'm not going to because we have Expressive Iteration. I think I want to use Galvanic, because we just don't have enough mill cards, so I think I want to use Galvanic Iteration and then Expressive Iteration. Oh god. But that leaves us open for what? One more turn? I think we have 2 more turns, so that, like we can survive 1 more turn, I think. So might as well just use Galvanic Iteration here. And that was a misplay, because I should have dropped my red source first. Ooh, that's a stinger. Oh, that's a stinger. But okay, let's see if we can at least get this going on here. Ooh, Fading Hope, Unexpected Windfall. It's gonna have to be Unexpected Windfall. And we'll put this back. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter here. But we do get another Expressive Iteration. We need a Tasha's Hideous Laughter. That's just kind of what it comes down to. Yeah, we'll put this one into our hand. Put you back into the library. Well, it doesn't really matter, because they're all not going to be able to get played anyway, so... Okay, so now we at least have a Tasha's Hideous Laughter. We're going to need some serious help here, because we wouldn't be able to get into... If we weren't stupid and dropped the red mana source first, I don't think we'd still be... I still don't think we could get there. So, looks like we're gonna survive at least 1 more turn here. Epicure, we're gonna go down to 4. And the Dragon Spark Reactor is going to go up to 2 here. So we actually get a Maddening Cacophony here. And we might be in luck here. We might be in luck. The Calamity is obviously off the table at this point. We don't have enough red sources. And even if we use Unexpected Windfall, no, we get 2 more with the 1 drop. No, it can't do it. Can't do it. So this is... Okay, we're just going to see. I don't think it matters either way we go Cacophony or Hideous Laughter. We're just going to go for it here. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. We go down to 1. Oh, that is... I mean, yeah, I figured it'd be a little bit closer than that, but this is going to be a good game. Maddening Cacophony is going to take away the rest here, and... Okay, we just survived. We'll play the red for kicks here, but that is going to be a good game. Dragon Spark Reactor, they can actually pop this off. But it's not going to be enough. They can pop this off for 2, but that is, again, it's just not enough. So, our opponent might be stingy here. But they might do the whole stingy thing here. Obviously, they put a stop, but they can blow up the... If we had 2 life here, the Dragon Spark Reactor would be enough to kill us. But that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. So we'll just go ahead and sit here. We'll take our time here. Okay, they actually are not going to rope out here. Just going to deal 2 damage here. They're going to take their draw, and that's going to be it. Good game. Desolation Angel. That's kind of a cool name. We'll go ahead and keep this. A little bit nervous here. This kind of is unfortunate because we're going to need a blue source. So normally we want to use our Evolving Wilds with the crab on the battlefield, but we're not going to be able to do that this time. Yeah, screw it. I'm using it on my turn. I'm just whatever. I don't care. You know what it is? I got an island. You know I'm popping it off, so might as well just do it now. I know that goes against all things that is for Magic Protocol, but I don't care. I don't care. So let's drop the Ruin Crab here, and let's go for a mountain. We'll be able to use Expressive Iteration next turn, unless we get a land. Definitely need a lot of land here, so we actually give them a Memory Deluge. Let's take a look at what we're going against. This seems to be, what, like Esper Control, then? So, okay, I guess we're going against Esper Control. Okay, Hero's Downfall on our Ruin Crab. Hero's Downfall, I don't see that being played a whole lot, honestly. So we can go for Maddening Cacophony. I guess we'll just get our value here with Expressive Iteration. We want to get into a land source of some sort. So we'll go ahead and put this in our hand. We'll take you. Go away. No one likes you. Well, I do like you, Fading Hope. I don't. Come on, don't get it twisted. I just got to look cool in front of my viewers, you know. I'm going to drop this for red. I guess we could have went for blue for Fading Hope, but I always want to get into enough red. Don't think that they're... So they got a Wandering Emperor. So probably should have went for Fading Hope here. That was a misplay.
I'm not overconfident.
That was a misplay.
You're just underwhelming. Keep watch for intruders.
Okay. Let's drop the Stormcarved Coast. We could have. That is a misplay. That's just laziness on my part. Don't play like me, folks. Don't play like me. That is why I'm not in the top 1,000 right now. So we could have used Fading Hope on the Samurai to save us a little bit of slack, but it didn't work that way. It didn't work that way. So I guess we can go for Unexpected Windfall. Yeah, at this point, I'm not really wanting to mill them out because I kind of want to get some copy stuff going. So we'll go ahead and end the turn. We can always use Unexpected Windfall, use Fading Hope with one of the treasure tokens. A lot of different things we can do. This is more of a control type build, so I'm not too scared about getting blown off with aggro.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Fast and hard, Wandering Emperor. That's a little much, but let's go for this. I guess we'll ditch the Evolving Wilds. It's a little bit slow, and we'll get 2 treasure tokens anyway, so pretty cool. Draw 2, let's see what we get. Oh, just more land, more land. That's actually not ideal. Let's go ahead and just pop this. This is the most relevant that Fading Hope will be in this matchup, and we'll get to scry, so I do like scrying. And we don't need land at this point. We got so much land. So much land, I'm not worried about the land. So we got 46 cards to mill away. We do have Tasha's Hideous Laughter and a Maddening Cacophony, but... Ruin Crab? Okay, Ruin Crab isn't terrible. I guess we can get the Ruin Crab down and go for an Unexpected Windfall. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's go for Ruin Crab. Get a little extra annoying action. I actually love these sleeves. I have never seen these sleeves before. I don't know where in the world you get these sleeves. I would give them a nice, but they probably won't know what we're referring to, so I'm not gonna do that. The Ruin Crab will be able to do some things here. Vanishing Verse on our Ruin Crab? Really? Oh my gosh, that's so rude. So the KRABBY, the Krabby Patty secret formula goes away. We could just go for Tasha's Hideous Laughter and a Maddening Cacophony, but I don't want to do that. Instead, we're gonna go for Unexpected Windfall, and that'll give us enough for one of these sorceries. Let's go ahead and just use it now, and we'll pop away an island here. We definitely want to keep more red in this deck. So Tasha's Hideous Laughter, I think we at least want to pop off. Man, if we copy this, that's kind of our win condition. So if we go for Maddening Cacophony, I think we at least want to pop off 1 here. Let's at least just do 1. And I know that it's more mana efficient to use Hideous Laughter, but we can copy it. So I'd rather copy the Tasha's Hideous Laughter at some point. Plus we also got a Prismari Command, so we can, you know, draw some more cards. Looking for a Galvanic Iteration. 2/2.
We must protect the people.
No, you must not protect the people. They will swallow you alive, Wandering Emperor. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So we've got 34 cards. Let's go ahead and place down another Ruin Crab. Krabby Patty secret formula. There's not much of a secret to this Krabby Patty secret formula. It pretty much does what you think it would do. I guess we'll play down the land. We want to be a little bit careful here because the Prismari Command, when we draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, that is where X is -7. Hold on. Target creature gets -X until end of turn, where X is 7 minus the number of cards in that creature's hand. So 3. I don't know why. I don't know. I had to take a second to friggin' think about that. That was crazy. What in the world? I'm a little bit embarrassed, honestly. But okay. Okay. Do you want to use this for the kicker? I think we want to use this for the kicker. Let's go ahead and do this kicker. We'll be able to get away, what, 16 cards here? Let's go ahead and do that. Down to 15. I think the Tasha's Hideous Laughter might be in kill range. It might be. I'm more worried about like a counter spell at this point. A counter spell would be really, really bad. Because if we use Tasha's Hideous Laughter and they go to counter, that would be... Let's see if they're running counters. They are. I see a negate. I saw at least one negate. I saw a test of talents. So they are running counters. They for sure are. That makes me very nervous.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Okay, we do get a Galvanic Iteration, so this is going to be wonderful. Now we get to go into a Galvanic Iteration. Let's see if they want... Oh, they don't even counter it. So this is going to go with Tasha's Hideous Laughter. They didn't even counter it. We're going to get 2, and that is going to be probably... Yeah, probably a good game, so... No counters for you, and that is good game, Desolate Angel. So we're back at the Hideout with the post-game rep. Definitely gotta say, I definitely love the way this deck turned out. I didn't one time ever have a problem casting Invoke Calamity, even with the 4 red costs, because of the Prismari Command and the Unexpected Windfall, so I think that was all good and dandy. As far as what I would change, I don't really know exactly what I would change. Maybe the Fading Hopes for something else, but I don't really know what else you need, because the Cinderclasms do work pretty well. Maybe, I saw a few decks on, I've seen a few decks that run like the snow cards. So instead of like Invoke Calamity, they're running the Graven Lore and the Tundra card that does damage for snow permanents. But overall, I don't think that's really necessary. And I think the Invoke Calamity is way better. So I think the worst matchup you have is versus aggro decks. A lot of aggro decks just blow you out of the water really quick, and you don't really ever have a chance. But, you know, with Cinderclasm and, you know, you still have a shot. It's just a lot of like really aggro decks, they'll just blow you out of the water. So be aware of that. I think your best matchup is like control. But other than that, that's pretty much the deck here. I think it's pretty gosh darn good. Go ahead and leave me a like. The button looks just like this. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you gotta do. Tell me how ugly I am in the comments, because it helps out the algorithm, and I appreciate all of you. But until next time, I'll see you on the next episode. ManaMan. Out.